What is up, legends? Martin Legend and Theodore the Magic Mascot back with another card trick. I'm looking at my spectator now and she looks absolutely exhausted. Yes, she actually just when I'm busy filming this, I don't know when you guys are seeing this. Like I said, in my school holidays, I tend to record in bulk and you guys don't care about our lives at all. You just want me to make magic and make funny, but I like sharing some snippets of my life and she looks absolutely exhausted. I'm so proud of her. She just did a half marathon and now she's rewarding herself with a banana. So I'm really proud of her. She just finished a half marathon. So well done. Anyway guys, you don't care about that at all. You guys don't care. You just want me to do card tricks and jokes. Anyway guys, but I think maybe there's a couple of you that actually care. Anyway guys, if you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment on this video, share this video with your friends. It really does help my channel a lot. I know all YouTubers say the algorithms, but it really does help. The more engagement I get by likes, comments, shares, all those kinds of things, the more YouTube suggests my videos to potential viewers. Anyway guys, yes, so without further ado, let's get straight into this performance. Okay, I think I'm going to start with setting up the thumbnail. You guys do tend to like that a little bit, I think, and I think this, maybe just pivot this slightly. I think this is good because we are going to be using the kings. Okay, maybe move it slightly this way, and I think that is a perfect thumbnail, just like that. Okay guys, so for today's card trick, I will go up to a spectator and I will shuffle the cards, and I'll just I might take the kings out or something like that, doesn't matter. I'll just tell the spectator that these kings are my 4 detectives and they're going to help me find a card. So I'll just shuffle the deck a little bit, and now I'm going to get the spectator to pick a card, but I'm going to do it slightly different. I'm going to cut over a portion of the cards, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle down the side of the deck and the spectator can just say stop there. Okay, so that's your card. Okay, I looked at the card now, but for this purpose it honestly does not matter. The spectator can look at the card. Now I'll give the deck back to the spectator, and the spectator can lose their card completely somewhere into the deck, just like this. You know what, I'm actually going to start over. Okay guys, so for this card trick, I will go up to a spectator and I will shuffle the cards as much as the spectator would like me to. I'll shuffle it maybe one more time, and then I'll even give it some good old-fashioned, well, that just came out, some good old-fashioned overhand shuffles, just like this. Okay guys, so now what I'll do is I'll get the spectator to select a card, and by the way, these kings, we are going to use them. They're my, let's call them detectives. So I'm going to cut over a portion of the cards just like this, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle down the side of the deck and the spectator can just say stop there. Okay, there we go, that's your card. I'm just going to place it off to the side and I'll show the spectator their card. And now what I'll do is something a magician hardly ever does, but I trust myself. I'm going to let the spectator lose the card anywhere into the deck they want. So the spectator is losing this card into the deck and shuffling this card into the deck, just like, whoa, that was 2 10s, yay, we win. Shuffling the deck just like this. But now I've got detectives. I've got the king boys, let's call them the king boys, and they're going to find your card. Okay, so they're going to start off searching and they might narrow their search somewhat eventually. So I'm going to put the one king boy here. I'm going to put the other king boy right here. I'm going to put the other king boy right here. That's their group's name, the king boys. And I'm going to put the last one right there. Okay, so there's my king boys, and I'm just going to get the deck nice and neat, just like this. And I will, there we go. Just like this. I'm just squaring up the deck nice and neat. Boom, there we go. Okay, so now the king boys is ready to start their search. But one by one, they're going to fall out as we carry on. So let's see what the king boys can do. The king boys is starting their search, and they think one of the possible, let's call them suspects, which is your card of course, is the 10 of hearts. But then they investigate a little bit further and they realize that's not your cards. And now this case has been going on so long that 3 of the kings have retired and we only have 1 left. That's the king of diamonds. But he's going to be the one that finds your card. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this card trick, and if you want to learn how to do this card trick, you better stick around for the tutorial. And as always, 4 links in the description of any video: how to shuffle cards like a magician, how to control a spectator's card, how to force a selection on a spectator. You do need to be able to force a selection, but there's a couple of different ways you can do this trick, and I'll give you a couple of different ways. Okay, so method number 1, you take out the kings and you show them to the spectator that you're going to use them later. Method number 1, you need to remember the bottom card. This is the easy method, and you get the spectator to pick a card, they place it at the top, and that's the card, of course. Place it at the top and you cut into the deck, placing your remembered card, the 10 of spades, on top of their card. That's the beginner method of doing this. Now what you can also do is you can force a selection on a spectator. I just remembered the queen of diamonds and I shuffle the deck as much as I want, but maintaining that top card, the queen of diamonds, at the top. Now you can force a card any way you want. That just makes it a little bit better because then the spectator can shuffle their selected card into the deck, or their selected card. So if you want to do it the beginner method, that's fine as well. This is a slightly more impressive method. The queen of diamonds is still at the top. I cut over a portion of the cards and I got a pinky break, just like that. And now what I did is I riffled down the side of the deck. When you told me stop, I just picked up from my break, and that's your card. Now if you force the card, any card, you can let the spectator lose the card into the middle of the deck, which tends to make card tricks, wow, that was a bad shuffle, tend to make card tricks a lot better. By the way, you want to do this with a slightly older deck. Newer deck is not going to work 100% for this. Spectator can lose the card completely into the deck, and I saw it's now at somewhere close to the bottom, so I'm just going to give it a cut. Okay, so now the spectator's lost the card into the deck, but you know it's the queen of diamonds. Now if you did it the other method, let's say you did it the other method, the queen of diamonds is, where's the queen of diamonds? There. The other method would have been you remembered the ace of hearts and you place that on top of their selection. That's the beginner method. But from this point on, it remains the same. You place 1 king, 2 positions away from their card, because now you know what their card is. If you did it the beginner method, the other one you place in the next position, the other one just behind their card, and the other one 2 positions away from their card. The rest of this card trick stays the same. It just depends on how you get their selection. Now you just need to square this deck up nicely by doing this, and now you can get the kings out again. And now you can start with your story, saying that you've got the 4 detectives and eventually they are going to find your card. And they started with the search, and they started with the 5 of hearts, but then they did a little bit more investigating and they realized, no, that's not the card. So what they did was they searched a little bit more, and now the detective has grown so weary and tired that there's only 1 left, but he's the best one out of all of them. And then you push that out, and now it did not work, and that should wow, in the performance it worked. I don't think I had the kings out far enough, and then it just pushes out their card. It's a little bit of a fail, but you know what, you guys still like me and I still enjoy doing this for you. And if you like this, please hit the like button. Until next time, Martin Legend and Theodore, the Magic Mascot. Peace, everybody.